All right, you guys, let's quickly go over everything that we got to get through for this week. The news I'm looking at Monday, there's manufacturing numbers and Jerome Powell's speech. May not do much, but it's okay. Euro is coming out with inflation on Tuesday. The Swiss, which is the sneaky pair, but it's also the best pair for trading. This one is coming out on Wednesday with their inflation numbers, so we just got to be watchful of that one right there, okay? And then you have the USD PMI numbers coming out, which may give a little bit of noise, and also the Michigan report. Other than that, really not a lot of news this week, which is great. Now, let's get straight into the charts, guys. So AUD NZD is still heading in a downward trend. It may stop here on support and do a pullback, so we just got to be mindful of that. This one here, I really don't see anything. I see that this is in a downtrend, as you guys can clearly see right here. It is hesitating. So we may get a short pullback, but I wouldn't be betting on that at the beginning of the week. So this is a pair that it may use this support. You see this? This is the daily dot level. So this is the daily level, and you see it broke through, and now it's sitting on here. It may use this as a support and bounce up even higher. So either way it goes, right now I do know that it's a downtrend, but it may come back all the way up here and retest. So either way, I'm leaving that one alone. Nothing there to see, too choppy. This one here is interesting because this is the AUD JPY. I do believe that the JPY pair are set for a reversal. Now, this name could push up and retest to this level. If I do, I'll probably put my stop loss right above this level, which would be at the 102.833 level, and then try to ride it down. Okay. Same thing with this, as you can see. These are all up in this range right here. I'm still expecting a push to try to push higher first at the beginning of the week before looking for a reversal. This one is interesting because it's actually sitting in a little zone right here, consolidation zone. So it may break out of this zone first and retest the top, or it may just go through. So we have to keep an eye on that. CAD Swiss, nothing. Euro CAD, nothing. JPY pairs is what I really have my eye on. So see how it's hesitating, and it's a lot of chop chop. So again, this is creating that little chop box right here where we have to keep an eye on the chop box. Okay, if it breaks to the top and retests to the top right here without going and breaking this level, that's a definite sell for me. Definite, definite, definite. Okay, let's keep going. This one I don't see anything. This one has dropped. But as you can see, it's sitting on a strong support level. It may break through there, but I'm not really going to chase it. If it does break through there, it could come all the way down to the 21,150 area, which is right here. It could retest this level, but if not, it could bounce back up. But either way it goes, I don't like it. That one I don't like. You see all this chop, chop, chop. And this is what you guys need to start doing. Just look at the pairs from the 4 hour time frame sometimes. Just see how much chop is going on. And if it's too choppy, then just stay out of it. If you don't like something, just leave it alone. Okay. So this one did break out of support and do one last push, but we'll see. I think that's because the NZD had came out with their interest rate numbers, and apparently they said something that the market liked. So therefore, the NZD has been on a tear to the upside, unlike what they did the last month, which dropped it like a rock. So I think because of the news of that, it's overextending itself. So I'm going to be personally looking for some sales on NZD this week, but I'm not in a rush. But we'll get to that when we get to these pairs. Again, here goes the JPY pair, GJ, the Dragon, and you can see it's still consolidating. It may push back up here and sit there. As long as it does not break here, then I'm going to be putting my stop above this little red zone. And where's these zones and these things right here? So this is my sexy analyst trading system, which has all the Fibonacci levels, which you can see in the shadow background, trend lines, support and resistance, and all these different things. And then I have it in combination with my simplicity system, which, by the way, we still have the sale going on until next Saturday. All of the trading systems, except for the sexy analyst, which is dirt cheap. It's a monthly, small monthly fee. But out of the other trading systems, Ocean Wave, Simplicity Scanner, Too Easy System, they're all still on sale for $49. So grab it while it's hot, because the sale will be ending soon. All right, so now right here, if I trusted the Swiss, I would actually be a seller right here in this area. It looks really, really good. You can see we got the 1 hour, but again, it's a very sneaky pair. It doesn't really always respect a trend. So, I mean reversals. So it's clear we have to watch it here to see if it's going to retest and stay in this area or whether it's going to break out. So just keep an eye on the G Swiss, GBP Swiss, CHF. All right, this one I don't see anything here. It may go even higher, to be honest with you. It consolidating right here. It may do a breakout to the upside because the dollar has been weakened, and therefore all the pairs against the dollar are gaining strength. All right, this one right here, again, this is the same thing. I would not try to sell right here. I know it's at a resistance level, very, very strong resistance level. So me personally, I just don't trust the Swiss. I just don't trust the Swiss. Okay, I trust it for trend trading. I don't trust it for reversals. It's very tough to trade it in reversals. Sometimes it will respect it like it did here, okay, and there. But if it stays here in this range, okay, and it stays here, I would take a nibble trade, which means a very, very small position, and put my stop loss right above this level, which would put it at 46,350, which is where I would put my stop. Therefore, if this thing does stop me out, it's not for much. But if it drops, okay, cool. All right. But again, it's the NZD Swiss, the CHF pair. I don't trust the CHF other than to trend trade it. Okay. Now, let's take a look at NZD CAD. And that's just my personal experience. I got burned so many times trying to reversal trade that thing. So trend trading is fun with it. Reversal trading, I don't know. Okay, now we have another situation here where this is the NZD USD. Remember, this thing, this big candle represents when they came out with their interest rate news, and therefore this thing broke to the upside very, very strong. So will it sit right here or not? This is another pair. You're going to have to watch it carefully to see whether it's going to respect this level, retest it, and stay here in this area, or whether it's going to break higher and move up to this level here, which is the 89.30 level. Okay, so we have to keep an eye on it. I wouldn't be in a rush to try to reverse sell it because this thing could push higher and just do what it does. Okay, same thing with this. See how everybody was in the sale right here, and then it shot up and broke through there a bit and took out people's stops. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So right here, it took out the stops, liquidity sweeps is what they call it, and then instantly it started coming back down. So now the question is this a legitimate pullback that's going to happen, or is this another fake to the to pull down, get people thinking that it's going to sell, and then it breaks up even higher to the upside? Okay, so overall, I do expect some kind of sale. This is the trend line right here. You can see, boom, 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 touches right here, touches right there, touches right there, and it's sitting right there. Okay. So with that being said, this is what we're looking at. So will it respect that and come back in it, or what shall it do? We don't know. So trade carefully. Okay. That's all I can tell you on that one. All right. USD Swiss. Come on, Swissy. All right. There we go. All right. With the USD Swiss, and let me do this real quick. Close this window. Maybe it'll speed up a bit. All right, USD Swiss, I don't like it at all. I don't see anything worthy of my attention. Right here, USD CAD, that was a very nice double top, which is what I'm looking for on the JPY pairs. And when you get that double top and it can't go anywhere further, then it has no choice but to drop. So my favorite choices right now would actually be the JPY pairs. Let's take a look at gold. Gold, I'm unsure of. It's retested this level. Will it stay here or drop? I don't know. It's an emotional currency, so therefore I'm really not a fan of always trying to trade that. Okay, let's see. Check out EJ. EJ is choppy. Bop, 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 bop. All right, so I don't like that one, and I don't like that one. Here's NJ. NJ is right on up here again. Here it is from the 4 hour time frame. You can see it better right there. So for me on NJ, again, it's another one of those situations where it's constantly retesting the level over and over and over again. You can see boom, 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 boom. So if it stays up at this area, and cannot break through there, then yes, I'll take a nibble trade position, put my stop at around 89,855 area maybe, and then take the trade. But again, if you're not sure, you can be copied on our trades so that when we do take our trades, me and my team, Dr. Elvis, and also Miss Jenny, when we take our trades, you can actually just get copied on our trades and be copied, and you don't have to do anything. Just connect our software, trading software, to your MT4, MT5, and when we take a trade, you'll get copied on it. Simple as that. Last but not least, AUD Swiss. I see absolutely nothing. So for me, guys, that is it for the week. And I will see you on the inside. By the way, for those who are in the Futurex Asian group, which is really not Asian because I'm sending out Telegram trades now, we are on a 4 week win streak. We have taken trades 4 weeks in a row and have no losses at all. That's amazing. We're going to see if we can do week 5. Also, if you're in the trading group with Miss Miss Jenny. It was the holiday season for Thanksgiving, so there weren't really live trades, but going back, it'll be starting back up this week. Okay, so we do have the copycat service where you can get copied on our oil and silver trades, you can get copied on gold, you can get copied on Forex, and you can get copied on the indices, or you can be in the live trade session with Miss Jenny for Futrix, or you can be in my group where I'm sending out my personal trades for the futures group. And here's where you guys can, we're supposed to have this pulled up for you guys. SuperEasyForex.com. Here's where you guys can find all this stuff. It's going to be housed on my main website. And let me pull that on screen for you so you can find out where this stuff is in case you're interested. If not, do your own thing. That's fine. So if you want to be in our live, if you want the Ocean's Wave trading system, that's right here. And again, it's 49 bucks. If you want the scanner, it's 49 bucks, which I live by. If you want the Too Easy system, it's 49 bucks. If you want the main system, which is the Simplicity system, that's right here, and that's only 49 bucks right now. If you want to get copied on our trades, just hover your mouse right here and click on this link right here to take you over to our copycat site, and you can choose whichever package fits best for you. And last but not least, if you want to be trading with live with Miss Jenny, you're going to sign up for the New York session right here. If you want just my personal trade, and I need to really change this on the website because it's no longer the Asian session. This is Uncle P's personal trade alerts for futures market. Then you sign up right here. Okay. All right, you guys, that's the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one.